Hi, good people. Hope you're having a wonderful day. All information provided on this channel is for educational purposes only. This channel does aim to enlighten and inform, not to promote or encourage misuse of the information. I aim to provide you with valuable insight and knowledge about spiritual necessities and encourage critical thinking. I will share my opinions, internal downloads, and research. Take what resonate with you and what does not resonate with you, put it on the shelf or throw it away. Now, this particular video is about wicked ones. Are you ready? Smiling faces tell lies. They don't tell the truth. A smile is a frown turned upside down. And yes, smiling faces tell lies. And they do not tell the truth. Evil, with its cunning and deceptive nature, extend beyond mere action and malice intent. It's a reminder to always be cautious and alert. Wicked people are spiritually bankrupt. They're counterfeit spirits, pretenders of truth, pretenders of love, pretenders of happiness, which means they lack the positive energy and vitality most people possess, or many possess. To compensate for this, they need to siphon or drain the spirit life force from others to survive in this world. Something or many things crucial is missing from these people that can never be found, replaced, healed. They need to keep stealing others' people life force. They harvest their energy by harming people, which can take many forms from physical violence to emotional manipulation. Each act of harm serves to weaken the victim and strengthen the perpetrator. Wicked often camouflage does not appear as horned beast in the real world. With these deceptive tactics, wicked people often portray a veneer of niceness, goodness, kindness to hide in plain sight. This knowledge can make us less susceptible to their manipulation. They will claim to want the best for those they seek to use up to get them on their side and to trust them. The easiest way to do this is to have them willingly hand over what they seek. Individuals armed with power and knowledge are less likely to be deceived. This knowledge empowers us, making it less likely for us to be willingly hand over what evil seeks. Saturn, known as the cosmic judge, in the time of Aquarius, in the time of Mercury, symbolizes discipline and responsibility. The sun, oh yes, the sun, called the chrome mutter, represent wisdom and nurturing. The esoteric understanding says that every person has Saturn somewhere in their psychological makeup. So, this internal judge is supposed to make choices between right and wrong, truth and lies, good and evil, in you first, then all around you. Wicked people would never do the right thing. They have plenty of chances to change but desire something else. It is up to everyone else who can think and do so. The problem is with those who condone the actions of the wicked ones. Yeah. That's you. You say there's nothing wrong with that person. You make excuses for them, and you know they're wrong, and send them love and light, hoping they magically transform into decent human beings. I know I've done it myself. I have said to people, "Oh yeah, girl, you good. You're a good person." No, damn well they would not. Okay. Oh yeah, I have said to a person, "Yes, girl, you're right for doing that, just to keep peace." I don't do that no more. I compromise nothing today. Why? Because I judge me first. I judge the right and wrong in me first. And so, therefore, if I judge the right and wrong in myself, you know I'm going to do it with you. So, I wouldn't be an easy person to be around if you are a person that is a pretender and the deceitful one. Now, these decisions allow no room for compromising. You're going to have to pick a side. You're going to have to, in this time period, you're going to have to pick a side. Are you going to be on the right side, or are you going to be on the wrong side? If you're going to be on the wrong side, guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to keep getting lessons. And the more you reject, the harder the lesson gets. And then later you're going to start feeling like you're being picked on. You're not being picked on. You just need to do the right thing. You just need to stop compromising, stop lying to yourself, and stop lying to others. Now, you don't sit up there and be nasty to somebody because you're having a bad day. But you find yourself people that was trying to get your energy, people that relied on you to compromise with them by lying to them, you notice that they disappear. They disappear because you're no longer giving them that fake shit that you was giving them just to keep peace. It's okay. And you may find yourself completely alone like a hermit. That's okay too, because guess what, you rather have, as they say, they got this song, I'd rather have Jesus than to have anything else. Well, you rather have the cosmos or the great mother than to have that fake stuff. They tell you that we're living in an illusion. Let me tell you this. I used to say and think that everybody go there, but I guess not. I'm going to tell you what I do. Every time I go to sleep, my soul leaves my body, and I'm up in the fourth dimension. And I say to you all the time, the fourth dimension is right there up where that sun and moon is. That's the fourth dimension. They lie to you and tell you that they're in the fifth dimension. Nobody is in no fifth dimension. Even the ones that say that they're in the fifth dimension, they're not. They can't get in the fifth dimension because the fourth dimension is all they got. And we get that when we fall asleep. That is as high as we go. Now, you know what amazes me with these fake ass people? They pretend that nature is their friend. Let me just tell you about nature. Nature only works and operates with those that has the power. If you don't have the power, which I'm talking about the soul, if you don't have the power in you, then nature would not work for you. You can pretend all you want to. You know, it's amazing because I watch how easily uh, uh, soldiers can be programmed, and people that are pretenders, they're programmers. They're programmed to pretend that they love the nature. They're programmed to pretend that they go to the fifth dimension. They program to pretend, oh, this is just an illusion. don't take nothing serious. They tell you that. They tell you that don't take nothing serious because they know that you have the power. So when they send subliminal messages to you, you speak them, you think them, and you give them more power to continue surviving. So that's why they tell you that living in this physical environment is an illusion. That's bullshit. It's called reverse psychology. Okay, do take my word for it. Um, on Judgment Day, at this age or at this end, in the Bible they talk about the day of judgment. Well, we're here. We're in the days of judgment. Judgment simply means uh, speaking right and wrong, doing right and wrong, living right and wrong. That's all judgment is. Why? Because Saturn is here. And they told you that Saturn was a male figure. Well, Saturn is not a male figure, it is the crone, which is the great mother. Okay? Where is that? The sun, the sun. It is amazing how people just pick up words from other people and they just run with it, and then before you know it, the whole community is speaking a lie. Okay, now we're not in the end of the earth. We're in the it. We have finished your age. Age represent the zodiacs. We have finished the age of Pisces. What was Pisces? Pisces was the illumination, the illusion of things, making you think that there was a physical male savior that was going to save you from all your wickedness. Okay? Now, so called community truthers, these are the guys that mostly guys. You may be one or two females, but these are truthers, community truthers that say they have the truth. They give you Egypt, but they don't tell you Egypt is here in America. They give you all these uh, guys like Heru and Horus and Christ, Krist, but they don't really tell you those are symbolism of your inner self. Okay, it's a metaphor. Okay, they didn't exist. Those are metaphors. They don't tell the truth, but they make you think that they're just great. These community truthers. They make you think that they're just great individuals concerned about your well being, concerned about your knowledge, which you have in knowledge. Now, mind you, these community truthers wants your money, okay? They just a different side of the preachers, the pastors that are in these physical churches, which really are pimps. And guess what? They're pimps. And guess what? You're the whore. Yeah, you didn't realize that. They're pimping you out. They're pimping you out by giving you metaphors on top of metaphors. And guess what? Those that call themselves community truthers are doing the same thing. They're pimping you out. They're telling you crystals are good for you to have. First of all, you're not getting real crystals from those places that you spend all that money for. And guess what? Everything operates in energy. So whatever's in that crystal that they call crystal is what you're going to get. So if you got negative energy in those crystals that are passed from you from the person that is selling it, then that's what you're going to have. Okay? You can put your own energy in those crystals. Okay? You can sit in a room in a chair every day and your energy is sitting right in that chair. People, come on now. We got to start thinking. We got to start thinking about stuff and stop letting other people think for you. Okay. Now, the so-called community truthers, have you believe that God or the gods in the Bible are aliens, extraterrestrial beings, which is not true. As I said, you can't get past that fourth dimension. And up past the fourth dimension is a magnetic field. There's nothing that needs to get in because there's nothing out there to get in, and there's nothing that's going to get out. Even those invisible ones that are in the fourth dimension, they can't get past that magnetic field as well. You being a human being and not knowing much about your spiritual self, how you think you're just gonna go to the fifth dimension? Come on now, people. Let's keep it real. Patriarchals do not want you to know the truth about the matriarchal society. It is claimed that these aliens genetically engineered humanity, which is a bunch of bullshit. Now, as I've done some soul searching, as I've done some investigation, Elijah Muhammad, Farrakhan, and Farad talks about a group of people that was genetically engineered. Now, I'm beginning to think that may have been true. They talked about the Yakub story, where there was four types that was genetically engineered. Now that may have possibly happened because there are some beings that look like you and me that don't have souls. They did not come from the stars. Okay? Trust me, they did not come from the stars, and you will know them because the energy is different. I assure you. Everything down here has a spirit, but everything down here does not have a soul. Now, I want you to think about this. You know, when you go and get images done in the hospital, guess what? Those are the same images that they can take and make a copy of you. Now, I want you to think about that. They can make a copy of you. Okay? Now, I want you to also take a look at the word cloning. Cloning is very, very real, people. Very, very real. Now, in my days of youth, there were people that had children, and you look at some and say, "Ooh, she looks like her mother. Ooh, she looks like her daddy." But guess what? There are people coming out of certain people, and they look in the spitting image, a spitting copy of that person. Now, I'm not going to tell you where I see that at, but I want you to take a look at your surrounding people. Real stuff. Okay, until the next time, remember the smiling face. They tell lies. And they have to do that because they have to win you over. Now, I have experienced quite a bit of that because I'm an empath and I have allowed some to trick me because I am an empath. But guess what? I learn from them. I learn from the smiling faces. It does not mean that I'm going to be mean and nasty to people when they have a smiling faces. It does not mean that I myself would not smile. But I'm just saying, people, focus on the energy. That's real. Until the next time, take care, good people.